Welcome to Industrial Training Daily Activity Edition. I'm Charlene Chong Shin Ling, matrix number 281661. In this presentation, I'll be sharing my daily experiences and tasks in the Turf Management Department during my industrial training at Royal Parrot Golf Club. On the first week, I was taught to perform thorough checks before and after using any machinery, including engine oil levels, specifically hydraulic oil, tire pressure, fuel status, blade sharpness, and overall cleanliness of the machines. This step is absolutely crucial not just for safety, but also to extend the machine's lifespan and prevent unexpected issues like breakdowns or oil spills during course maintenance. Interestingly, some of these machines aren't ride-ons. Workers have to walk and drag them manually from hole to hole. Yes, walk, not drive. This adds even more importance to machine readiness because once you're out there, there's no turning back easily. Every Monday, I start my morning with a task that's surprisingly simple: removing mushrooms from the greens. Mushrooms tend to grow quite consistently after weekend moisture builds up. They're easy to remove since they're round and rootless. I usually just use a tea to gently pop them out of the surface. Quick and clean, but still important for presentation and playability. Next, I change the flag colors according to the day's new pin placements. This usually happens on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is done to visually represent the whole location, front, middle, or back, helping golfers plan their approach shots better. A small change, but it plays a big role in course strategy. Once that is done, it's time to remove the cup from the old hole location to prepare for a fresh pin placement. I was assisted by Abang Bintang, one of the most experienced staff members here. He taught me the importance of rotating pin placements in the order of front, middle, and back across all 18 holes, which helps in spreading out wear on the greens. Using the cup cutter, I had to apply just the right amount of strength and speed to make a clean cut. First, we cut halfway to get some soil, which we'll use to fill the old hole later. Then we go deeper until the white line to set the proper depth for the new cup. After inserting the metal cup and ensuring it's perfectly even, we place the flag in. As for the old hole, I used a pitchfork to gently loosen the edges and add more soil or sand as needed to encourage fast, healthy regrowth. Here, I used a machine that we call it the Three Guys, a special mower for tee boxes. I had to be really careful around the tee box edges because they're built on raised rock platforms. One wrong move could damage both the mower blades and the turf, so precision was key. One of my favorite tasks was using the green roller. It's a small and speedy machine but very sensitive to steering, not as easy as it looks. Rolling is done daily to improve green speed. Since we use zoysia grass, which grows upright and naturally resists rolling speed, consistent rolling helps us reach around 8 on the stimp meter. We don't aim higher unless it's a tournament week to avoid stressing the greens. Next, I worked on dusting the greens to improve surface texture. We used a fine layer of sand and a wooden tool to evenly spread it. This process helps level out the playing surface and encourages consistent ball roll. On this day, I was inspecting the edge of green 5 where the turf was browning, which is a sign of dryness. With my colleague Zia, we took turns doing manual hollowing, creating small holes that allow water to better penetrate and reach the root zone, a simple but effective method to fight localized dry spots. One of the main challenges RPGC faces is the mix of turf types, particularly the presence of Serangoon grass on the greens. This affects the ball roll, green speed, and the overall putting experience. Ideally, we want a uniform zoysia coverage, but contamination makes it inconsistent. For small patches of Serangoon, we would manually remove them by hand, ensuring the roots are pulled out. After removal, we'd apply sand to smoothen the area and water it regularly. This process supports quicker zoysia recovery and keeps the turf consistent. Here is what I frequently encountered, which is the water pipe damage on hole 7. Honestly, this doesn't come as a surprise, as it happens quite often due to the extremely strong water pressure from the tank house. In cases like this, I would immediately call the foreign workers to take action. They would use new PVC units to replace the damaged section and secure it properly with cement. When this happens, it will be an urgent case because the irrigation system is scheduled to run 3 times a day or up to 5 times during very dry seasons. Here, I work with Denver, one of our skilled foreign workers, to operate the top dressing machine. It's a heavy-duty task requiring precision. We had to make sure the sand was spread evenly across the entire green. This is crucial for surface smoothness and plant health. After giving the sand a few hours to dry, I used the drag mat to break it down and spread it evenly. This step ensures the sand settles into the soil, improving the green's firmness and helping water infiltration. This is me fertilizing the greens, and after that's done, the water sprinkler must be turned on. If not, the fertilizer could burn the turf under the hot sun. I also monitored hollow tining on hole 3's tee box, which had several bald spots. Hollow tining helps relieve compaction, improves nutrient absorption, and speeds up regrowth by allowing water and sunlight to reach deeper into the soil profile. Occasionally, I would join my manager for a full course inspection. This helps us monitor turf health, plan upcoming maintenance work, and ensure all areas meet our quality standards. That's him. One major challenge at RPGC is the sheer amount of dried leaves, especially from kaya trees that surround the course. I monitor the operation of our leaf collecting machine daily. In addition to that, 6 foreign workers work overtime manually raking and collecting leaves across all 18 holes. It's an ongoing battle, but necessary to keep the course clean and playable. Lastly, this is a clip of me using a bunker rake machine to maintain the bunkers. It smoothens out the sand, ensuring consistency and proper depth throughout the bunker, which is important for fair play and overall presentation. That concludes my turf management daily activity experience at Roy Para Golf Club. Thank you for watching, and I hope this gives you insight in the real-world work that goes into maintaining a golf course.